Fubara suspension. Nigeria's Justice Minister explains why Wike is not to be blamed. Wike is to be blamed though. I am blaming him. Everybody is blaming him. He is the one to be blamed. He is the one. What do you mean by we should not blame him? I'm blaming him, abeg.
Lateef Fagbemi, the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, on Wednesday, March 19, absolved Nyesom Wike of any wrongdoing in the protracted political crisis in Rivers State. And the Attorney General, Shebi was there when they were swearing in the new administrator. He's the justice, he knows the constitution. You are there, you cannot say the truth and say, the president are not supposed to do this. You can't suspend the governor. It's not in the constitution. It's not this, it's not that. You are saying that Wike is not to be blamed. Oh, do I blame you? I don't blame you now. In the same vein, Fagbemi defended his principal, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Before, where are you going to support? Where are you going to defend? I'll be surprised if you defend somebody else. Stressing that the Nigerian leader acted at the right time to prevent further deterioration of governance in Rivers State. Yes, by declaring a state of emergency, it's okay. But why did you suspend the governor? Why? Why now? Why did you suspend the governor? Fine, there's crisis, you want to declare a state of emergency, even though there are other places in the country where you should declare a state of emergency and you've not declared it, and you're not declaring it in Rivers State. Okay, fine, you declared it, okay, it's okay. Why are you suspending the governor? Is it constitutional? Is it in the law that you should suspend the governor? I beg people should see the truth and say it. Justice, a whole justice, Attorney General of the Federation, you know the law properly, and you're supporting this, and you're saying that Wike is not to be blamed, and then you're defending your principal. What are you going to defend before? I beg you. Vanguard newspaper noted Fagbemi's remark. He said, "We have about 2 years into this administration now. When do you think the president should have intervened? Should he have waited until everything was destroyed? There is nothing being destroyed. Nothing was happening. You people are the one that created a mess so that you people will justify the state of emergency that you people have initiated. Stop lying. You people should stop lying. You know your tactics. You know your orijo that you people used to do. Fagbemi added that President Tinubu had previously attempted to mediate the crisis, giving all parties involved ample time to reconcile their differences before deciding to impose emergency. I beg you, there is no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever. There is nothing people will say that justifies that if you call a state of emergency and then you suspended the governor and the House of Assembly. It's a lie. There is nothing people want to say. Don't justify anything. Justice. Justice, Attorney General of the Federation, lying. I beg you. Abimbola Taiwo says all liars will go to hell. Yes, so they should go there. Gift Oluwakate says so old men do lie. And then they lie pass. Now then they lie pass. They lie a lot. Pastor Sulaiman says, I don't blame you. You are part of them, obviously. So why am I surprised? I'm not surprised. He's the Attorney General of the Federation. Tinubu is the one that is his principal. So he's going to support him. AZ Emmanuel says, Habba Fagbemi. Well, I would have been surprised if he had said anything different. Exactly. There's some people that will talk, you'll be like, okay, I'm not shocked, I'm not surprised, I expected it. That's exactly what is happening with Lateef Fagbemi. Daniel Akibe says, from the beginning of the crisis, he generated it, fueled it, promised to cripple it. So the logical conclusion is saying that you cannot blame him. Wike is the head and tail of the whole issue happening in Rivers State. People have refused to call him out. People have refused to say the truth and shame the devil. And I'm saying that you will not blame him. Don't blame him now. Beg you. So Le Monde says, he will pay the piper, dictate the tune. Exactly, we know that. Anthony Moyaki says, you must definitely take side with your master. Exactly. Before, who is he going to take side with? He's going to take side with his master. Douglas Bassey says, who is the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation during Tinubu presidency? Answer, his name is Lateef Fagbemi. He is the one that superintended the destruction of justice system in Nigeria. Yes, under his watch, you can buy even the highest judicial organ, the Supreme Court, with any amount of money. Under his watch, matters were no longer based on the Constitution exactly. Maybe they just go through the Constitution. They should go and throw it away. There's no point of having a constitution that you people do not follow. It is the only one that will pay people that you people will follow. Every other thing you ignore. People should just scrap it. Eh? But by politicians and their political interests, that is how Lateef Fagbemi will be remembered. Exactly. Oyelami Taofeek says blatant lie, as in a big liar. You will be surprised that old people that are moving closer to their grave, they're supposed to be speaking the truth, but it's a lie. They will be telling lies with audacity, no conscience, nothing. They don't have the fear of God. They don't fear for their atumbotan. How did I call it? For their tomorrow. They don't care. Just a big liar. Can you just imagine? Jude Edry says it is a partiality. Wike is not to be blamed too. Who says so? It's a shame to our nation. Exactly. If you had suspended Wike now, we'll say okay, you are doing well. Okay. Everybody is equal. We are now suspending only the governor and the lawmakers and you left Wike alone. No, that is biased. Real biased. Can you imagine? Ebepu Conwell says, who is the Minister of Justice in Nigeria? Is there a well-respected, honored, trusted, truthful, unbiased and straightforward justice system in Nigeria? I don't think so. If at all there is, it has been stinkingly smelling, polluted with corruption. What a shame. A big shame. Emmanuel Destiny says, if UK is exonerated, then who is the architect of the crisis in Rivers State? The president took decision based on the security report, which is the right thing to do, but I am disappointed that the nation attorney is ignorant of who is the cause of the crisis. It's quite unfortunate. He's not ignorant though. Ignorant, okay? How? He knows. All of them are in, or they are in on it together now. You think they will be doing something, they will not carry him along. He knows what is going on. He knows exactly what happened. He's not ignorant. He's not. Alex Onu says, Rivers people should demand for Wike's suspension from Rivers and never to be seen miles from Rivers State. I don't know if Rivers State people are ready to fight this fight though. Most of them are just crying on Twitter, on Instagram. They should do the needful, I beg. They should fight. If not, this war will win. And once they win in Rivers State, they will continue this process in all of the states in the country. And that's the end. Johnson Owa says all this mess now just because of 2027 and second tenure still. God has the final say. God has the final say, we know. Epsi Bahrain says, Tinubu boy, what do you expect from co-passengers? Same vehicle. Terrible government by terrible people with terrible presidents. So, Supreme Court, judiciary are all terrible. Yes, so all of them. Terrible. And the same way Rapaye said it. They are terrible. So, my listeners, over to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.